When all hope seemed lost, a 28-year-old late bloomer stepped into the spotlight, igniting the Dolphins' dream of reaching the NRL finals for the very first time. But here's where it gets controversial. The Dolphins are hanging by a thread. They need a dash of good fortune and must topple the minor premiers to make history. Yet, thanks to Trai Fuller's electrifying performance in just his 15th NRL match, they are still alive and kicking in the finals race. Fuller's story is the stuff of sporting folklore. Just last year, an ACL rupture threatened to sideline his progression, yet here he is, rewriting his fate on the big stage. Against the Gold Coast Titans, he clocked up a remarkable 204 running meters, broke through the line 3 times, and battered the defense with 6 tackle breaks. The Titans, now teetering on bottom place, simply couldn't contain his energy. And this is the part most people miss. Fuller only returned to the NRL action in round 24 after recovering from such a major injury. A testament not only to his talent, but also to grit and determination. His chance came when Herbie Farnworth's hamstring trouble forced Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow from fullback into the centres, clearing the way for Fuller's inclusion. Now, with Farnworth on the verge of a comeback, does the coaching staff stick with the in-form local hero, or revert to established names? This dilemma could spark fierce debate in the weeks to come. Fuller wasted no time making an impression. Within just 2 minutes, he capitalized on a Titans mistake to slice through and score under the posts. 10 minutes later, he showcased his playmaking skills again, shooting through the middle and setting up Tabuai-Fidow for another try, a move he repeated in the second half with a setup for Isaiah Katoa. Even after Tabuai-Fidow was briefly sidelined with an eye injury, coach Christian Wolff reassured fans that the versatile player was in good shape to continue. So, what's at stake now? If the South Sydney Rabbitohs, coached by Dolphins founder Wayne Bennett, in a delicious twist, manage to defeat the Roosters next week, and the Dolphins beat Canberra while closing the 15-point deficit, the fairy tale debut finals appearance would become reality. But there's a catch. A worrying 11-minute period nearly derailed everything. The Dolphins soared to an 18-0 lead in the first dozen minutes only to falter, letting the Titans back in with quick tries from Brian Kelly and Jalen de Groot, each courtesy of sloppy errors. Just as the half ended, more lapses led to a miraculous offload from Clacy Haas to Kieran Foran, leveling the score at 18-all. Even after regaining the lead, the Dolphins couldn't shake off the resilient Titans, who kept pressing with AJ Brimson and Jaden Campbell answering back. From a critical standpoint, some will argue these lapses are a red flag. Can the Dolphins truly sustain composure under pressure, or will simple errors be their downfall? Fans and critics alike will have opinions. Where do you stand? Another hot topic: the resilience of the Dolphins' forward pack, which has weathered the loss of key starters. Daniel Saifiti, Thomas Flegler, Tom Gilbert, and Max Plath, all season, with Kulakefu Fina-Fiaki also sidelined. Sunday's win was crucial, and much of the credit goes to Francis Molo. The ex-Queensland Maroon proved indispensable, racking up 127 meters and tackling ferociously, even though his fellow forwards sometimes struggled to match his intensity. Meanwhile, Gold Coast pack, led by Tino Fa'asuamaleaui and Beau Fermor, threatened to tilt the contest, underscoring how critical Molo's continued leadership will be if the Dolphins want to compete in finals football. Could Molo be the unsung hero everyone's overlooking? The game itself was a roller coaster, with momentum swinging wildly. Second minute, Trai Fuller picked up a loose ball after an Isaiah Katoa bomb fended off the defense, and Jermaine Izako converted for an early 6-0 lead. 10th minute, Cody Nikorima set up Tavita Naufahu. Izako made it 12-0. 12th minute, Fuller broke clear again, pairing up with Tabuai-Fidow for a third Dolphins try. 18-0 on the scoreboard. 29th. Titans bit back following a Dolphins error. Brian Kelly scored, Campbell converted. 18-6. 36th. More missed opportunities for the Dolphins allowed de Groot through, again off a forward pass missed by officials, closing the gap to 18-12. Just before halftime, Cleese Haas produced a miracle ball for Kieran Foran, leveling things at 18-18. After the break, tries from Naufahu and Katoa, both set up by Fuller and Nikarima, wrested back the initiative, stretching the lead to 30-18. Yet the Titans refused to go quietly, with Brinson and Campbell keeping it close, finally settling at 36-30 in favor of the Dolphins. Looking ahead, the Titans face a hard truth. The wooden spoon looms unless they can upset the odds next round or Newcastle stumbles. But could this be a golden chance to blood young talent like Cooper Bye, who has shone in the Queensland Cup, or test out future playmakers such as former Wallabies 5'8" Carter Gordon, now on the comeback trail from a rare medical setback? Even as Des Hasler nears the end of his coaching stint, the question for the Titans is this: do they play to win now or look to their next chapter? And here's a question to spark debate. Given Fuller's stunning form and the Dolphins' rollercoaster defense, do you believe this team is truly ready for finals footy? Did Wolf get his selections right, or should different calls have been made? Let us know where you stand. Are you excited or skeptical about the Dolphins' unlikely surge? Don't hold back in the comments.